Hello, everybody! This book is about me, Miss Christine Chandler Sonichu, formerly known as Christian, but also going by Christian. This book is a reflection of me and my own past that really made me realize what kind of person I used to be, in some shame. I've changed myself for the better. This story, while not fully accurate to myself, is set in an alternate world aside from our own where we live now. We take it back to the days of the early 2000s when I was starting out, still naive, misunderstanding, selfish and confused.
All songs and materials copyrighted by Christine Chandler.
It has come to my attention that I have a lot more fans than I had originally thought. His name is Sonichu.
Get all that stuff off of there.
You don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age,
Crayola fucking model magic!
he was looming over my windshield.
Fucking bastard!
And was my functionally autistic male. Pickle man tricked me again. I love you.
Don't call anybody.
My name is Christian Weston Chandler. Please understand.
Captain's Log, Stardate, January 19th, 2009. My name is Christian Weston Chandler, or Christian for short. I am known for some, not very nice things. But there's a lot of good stuff that I would much like to share with y'all. I have two radical parents who were just so nice as to, give birth to me. My father, Robert, and my mother, Barbara. Yes, it's true. My parents are kind of pack rats. Sometimes it makes it hard to walk. But honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. There is one place in 14 Branchland Court that I truly feel proud of. I have a secret hangout with everything a man could ever want. You see, I am a high-functioning autistic male. This gets me access to things that better endowed individuals get more easily. This is my bedroom. I know it is modest for a man of my status. I tricked it out with everything I need to be creative. Video games, high-definition television, and of course, art supplies. For you see, I am somewhat internet famous for creating an iconic video game hybrid. His name is Sonichu. Yes, ever since that fateful day in high school, I have been creating adventures with my original creation, Sonichu. One day my assignment was to produce an album cover that had no actual, factual, previously copyrighted characters. I got over that obstacle and merged my two favorite characters together, and the rest is history. Sonichu's purpose is to defend the all-American town of Quickville, which I am mayor for life. But of course, there are those who want to see both Quickville and myself suffer. I like to refer to them as trolls. There is Clyde Cash, Michael Snyder, the imposter in the brown shirt, the Pickle Man, and Mary Lee Walsh. I could go on, but I'm so damn angry about those fucking bastards!
Father, I think it's time to sit down for a sec. Are you okay, Father? I know how talking about trolls gets to you.
It's alright, Sonichu. It might help to get it out of my system. Like ripping off a band-aid.
Are you crashing into slumber, Father?
Not today. Let's get some fresh air. You know, Sonichu, I think this is our best walk yet.
I think so too, Father.
If only I had a boyfriend-free girl to walk with.
Are you sure you want to discuss your love quest right now?
You're right, Sonichu! Let's talk about my love quest! Yes, Megan was a true and honest gal pal. We met at this, social gathering spot known as the Game Place. run by a corrupt man, but that's a story for later. Please understand, I regret most of this. My biological clock had been screwed up. And well, some trolls had accused me of being the homosexual nature. I decided to show them how straight I was. Once she had found the drawing, I simply explained it was a way to outlet some tension, and if I had not, things could have gotten ugly. Unfortunately, the feelings were not entirely mutual. Needless to say, my heart was shattered. And so, the love quest continued elsewhere. And there was a girl named, Casey, who a troll in a brown shirt had gained the attraction of, making her believe he was me. We competed in every way possible to prove who was the imposter. It was a very close call. I convinced her that I was the brown shirt through the magic of audio calls. She figured me out. We tried to give it a chance. Casey just wanted to change me, and so did her father. Eventually, she got back together with the imposter. I'd rather not talk about it. I have had my illustrator construct the comic that I created for Casey. Please excuse the crude nature of this segment, as it was drawn in a digital device, lacking my trademarked hand-drawn style and charm.
I knew you would come darkening my doorstep, you imposter. Casey is mine.
Not today!
Wait, please, God, no! Jesus Christ! I can't feel my legs.
You'll live, but never impersonate me again! Somehow, Casey thought that I was actually intending to shoot the imposter outside of the comic universe. Of course that would never actually happen, because I don't currently plan on owning a gun at this time. Still though, Casey wasn't the biggest thing I've lost. Far greater losses awaited me. Sonichu isn't the only one who had a great father. I was also blessed with the life of Robert Chandler. Robert Chandler served our country in Korea, in which I was inside him, waiting to be born. He worked on designs that ended up contributing to the 16-ounce water bottle. He met my mother after a less than desirable relationship. They were very happy together. Of course, there was a half-sibling that decided not to help us out, even still today. Even so, my father taught me a lot about music and responsibility. We didn't see eye to eye all the time. Get away from that internet, I'm cutting it down. But he tried very hard to discourage trolls from bothering me. It couldn't go on forever. I believe it was the sound of some trays falling in the other room that startled him one last time. And just like that, he was gone. I miss you, Dad. This is too difficult. Let's move on. Now, once upon a time, there was a con man by the name of Alec Benson Leary. He created a character that's nothing more than a mockery of my Sonichu, complete with man boobs and a medallion not unlike mine. I tried to explain to him that his character was a clear and obvious ripoff, and to fix some of his represented characters. He had demands of me, where I had to admit I may have ripped off a character or two of his, or else he would freeze the Quickie, the website where I post true and honest information. I would not stand for this. I decided to take action on the man who had crossed me. Thank you all for coming. I have obtained Alec, Benson, Leary.
Are you sure you want to do this, Father?
Yes, you don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age.
With my last breath, I curse you, Christian!
Now please, let this be a lesson to y'all.
Father, what have we just done?
What you do best, Sonichu. Zap to the extreme. My loneliness slowly got more and more off the charts. I would spend time at bars on occasion to regain my heart level. Later on, I ended up focusing my efforts on the game place. You know, the place I met Megan. I could tell that I was not welcome after being banned for things the other Pokemon players were saying and doing.
Christine Chandler, get the hell out of my store.
I merely explained that I was simply there to take a photo of Michael Snyder on my Nintendo DS as to use as a picture for my dartboard. I stopped trying to reason with him and decided to drive home, when suddenly Michael jumped right on top of the hood of my car. Michael!
It's time to play Kick the Autistic.
It was horrifying! Somehow the police were notified, and after trying to leave Michael in peace to explain his attack on me, I ended up in a bit of trouble.
Hold it right there, kid.
My mother and I ended up having to pay Michael's medical bills. I hope God Jesus can forgive him for being so heartless and cruel, especially considering his heritage. The world outside of Quickville is frightening and stressful. I don't think I could keep this up, Sonichu. Things had become, less good over time, with all the stress from the trolls and the pack ratting my parents left for me. I can't wait for some delicious coffee to soothe my heartbroken soul. Help! I'm stuck!
Father, wake up!
Please, Christian.
Can't I just sleep? It's time for me to die.
Christian, my son. Everyone dies. Death is the default state of everything. That's why being alive is so damn important.
Dad?
Save your mother.
I can do this! Too heavy! Guys, I did it! Mom! We lost almost everything we had, but my mother and I made it out. From that day on, every day was a gift. I knew that I had to live the rest of my life with a purpose. Oh, Sonichu, bad things keep happening to me. So many men hurt me. I hate men.
Father?
What?
Well, you're a man.
You're right, Sonichu. I can be better. I will be better. That was the day that I decided it was time to become the person I knew I had to be. From here on out, I will be known as Christine Chandler, lesbian trans woman. And with my medallion, I can transform. Electric hedgehog power! I am the warrior of love and honesty, Christian! Sonichu! Please note that my arms are in fact not blue, nor are any of the electric hedgehog Pokemon's arms, as well as the regular hedgehogs for that matter. Remember that, it's about to be important. There was much unrest of lately. You see, Quickville was under attack due to the evil corporation of Sega. They committed an unspeakable crime. They made Sonic's arms the same color as his fur. I did everything I could to make this right. I knew now that I had my luxurious feminine figure, I could get away with anything, and a whole lot more. I began to make my stand. I placed my custom cover inserts into the sinful original Sonic Boom sleeves.
Hey dude, you're vandalizing private property.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Get the fuck out of here, I'm calling the police.
I was cornered. What was I supposed to do?
Don't call anybody.
Justice had been rightfully served. I'm a radical. I'm like the Rosa Parks of Sonic's arms. I've decided to take some time away from the limelight to focus on what I'm truly great at, making awesome comics and MBO figurines. Unfortunately, I feel like I never made a difference.
This way, Mother! Hurry!
If this is an ambush from those damn jerk-offs, I've got enough mace for everyone this time. A panel on trolling me? That's just great. And then something unusual happened.
Hey everyone, it's Chris!
They all cheered. But I thought I didn't make a difference.
Of course you did.
Thanks for the years of entertainment, bro!
Thank you, Sonichu! Oh, Internet, such a silly old place. The more I poke it, the more it pokes me. It's a treadmill. But I suppose to be a creative genius, I have to put myself out there. So many mistakes. There may be some stuff that I left out, but I'm sure it's not important. I think a world without Quickville would be a very dark place, especially for the trolls. This world could be saved by more peace and understanding and learning from mistakes like I have done in this comic. No matter what, when I close my eyes, I teleport to Quickville, where Sonichu and I defend the town side by side with our love and empathy. And as long as folks read my comics, there will always be a Christian Weston Chandler and her Sonichu that keep things right.
Well, Frogboy, this was my best comic yet. This was your only comic. But what are you doing at the last page of it? Honestly, I am a total and utter shill. So remember, my Twitter handle is @Bryan Shickley, and my comics are brought to you by Axe Body Spray. Axe, it reeks so you don't have to.
That's how I end it.